Tony D. Shit. One and D. Cornbread.
Welcome to the Sex, Travel, Sports, Food Podcast with your host, Cousin Cornbread on ANDS Radio. That's Ain't No Damn Station Radio. We're delivering this straight to your earphones, your car speakers, and sound bars on that Wi-Fi, hotspots, Ethernet, T1 lines, shared data plans, or however you get on the internet. And we about to go ahead and get this commentary in and solve life's problems. Y'all ready? Set, go. Yeah, 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 cornbread. Hey, man. Y'all welcome to Sex, Travel, Sports, Food Podcast with your favorite cousin, Cornbread, on the microphone as your host. I appreciate everybody who has come back. If this is your second, third, or 16th time listening to this podcast, I appreciate you coming back. Make sure you tell all your friends, family, cousins, co-workers, metro bus drivers, everybody on the train, everybody in the TSA pre-check, whoever that y'all listening to this, then download it to your phone, and as you about to listen to it on your way to work or whatever you're doing with your life. So I appreciate everybody out there that's been sharing and giving me feedback in my DMs. A lot of y'all giving me feedback in my DM, and it's usually good. So I want y'all to put that like out on whatever platform you listening on, man, so other people can see y'all saying that y'all enjoying the show, because that's just gonna help me do more shows and possibly I can get some expanded coverage, some expanded attention, some expanded whatever's, man. But that's my little plug for that request. But today's topics, we gonna be discussing men faking it. We're gonna be discussing travel rewards. I can't even talk today. We're gonna discuss travel rewards programs or credit cards. How you gotta scam these credit card companies for these free travel rewards, airline miles, whatever. In sports, we're gonna talk about a little bit about the continued drama with taking a knee, Colin Kaepernick, and the recent stuff with Jerry Jones. With his plantation mentality, everybody talking about. And for food, we're gonna talk about how, even though I'm from DC and I've been getting fried for this lately, even though I'm from DC, I think I have been crabbed out. Okay, the pastime in the Mid-Atlantic area is to eat Maryland blue crabs on newspaper, and that's like a social thing. And I get it, I participate, but it's just not my it's not my jam necessarily. So we're gonna talk about that a little bit later too, man. I don't have any guests lined up for the day, so I know y'all probably depressed about that, okay? Because usually right here I would introduce the guests, but I don't have none today, and I know y'all sad. And I had two or three past episodes have had guests come on and hit y'all with some great information. We had Dr. Nina, the psychotherapist, came through and hit y'all with the psychotherapy information, about mental health awareness, suicide prevention, all that good stuff. And then last episode, we had Dr. Spade, the love doctor, Big Jack Spade, come through and hit y'all with the love information for the fellas to get their life together and the lady to say, yes, bitch, yes. So everybody loved that last episode, man. So if this is your first time listening, go, or if this is your third or fourth, whatever time this is listening, but you haven't listened to episode 15, go and listen to episode 15. That was a good one, okay? All of them good, though, whole time. All my episodes good, goddammit. But everybody really did love that episode 15, so go check that out. And we're going to be bringing Dr. Jack Spade, the love doctor, back again, as well as Dr. Boo. She gonna come back. Dr. Nina, I'm sorry. She gonna come back and hit y'all with the joint, man, okay? Because even though I know y'all like me by myself, y'all love me, I suppose. I don't know. I think y'all might be bluffing. I'm trying to schedule some more guests, man. I had a guest scheduled for this episode actually, but she stood me up because that's how people act sometimes. She wanted to come on here. She wanted to get some stuff off her chest. She wanted to come on. Actually, she wanted to come and man bash, and I thought that would be good because nothing gets the airwaves and internet waves jumping more than man bashing. The ladies be going in. And I always think man bashing is funny, right? Because as much as the ladies be man bashing, whole time they still want the dick though. They be like, dudes ain't shit, dudes don't do this, dudes don't do that, blah, 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 blah. Dudes don't know how to go on a date, they don't know how to plan a date, they don't know where flowers are, they don't hold the door, they don't do this, they don't do that. Still want the dick though. They be doing all that hating, and then 2 weeks later they be on Instagram and love like shit. You be like, oh my God, I thought you hated on men. Now she in love. I don't know. I actually got this one chick I follow, man. I don't be knowing what the hell going on with her. Cause she don't like men, but she married. And so it's like, I don't know how that works. I mean, she's married to a man. Let me clear that up. Cause today you have to clear that up. So she's married to a man. But she don't it literally all her posts is just man bashing. I'm like, man, this is weird. Does her husband know she don't like men? I don't know. That's kind of weird. Cause at first I thought she wasn't married. And then I looked closely and I was like, oh, she's dead ass. Like dead ass married for years. She just don't like men, but I don't know. And she got a son. I'm like, does she like her son? Do she talk shit to her son? Does she talk down to her son? Don't talk down, man. Shit. Anyway, man, like I said, let me get back on topic. We gonna bring Jack Spade back. We gonna bring Dr. Nina back, and we gonna have a great old time. And I'll let y'all know when that is because I do actually want y'all to send in questions or topics that y'all want to discuss with our specialists, because those are my dedicated specialists going forward right now for love and mental health awareness, FYI. And Dr. Spade or Dr. Boo, Nina, how you call her Dr. Boo? Her name is Nina Boo, her nickname. Her real name is Shanina Robertson, and she's dead ass qualified, but that's the homie, so I call her all kind of stuff. But anyway, that little rant I just went on is probably the result of us being in the second Mercury Retrograde of 2018. So, during this time, I want everybody to be careful in how y'all are reacting to any kind of new communication or old flames coming back in your life, any kind of contracts you signing, any kind of working relationships, romantic relationships, whatever. During this time, because I really follow the retrogrades. And over the past 2 to 3 months, we done had a bunch of other planets. Saturn, mainly, was in retrograde for a minute. And so when all these planets are in retrograde, it be fucking up a lot of stuff. That's probably why y'all seen y'all's man. It's a lot of unexplained fuckery, okay? So that's why y'all probably seen all this stuff with y'all's president, Trump, out here being crazy. And it's unexplainable. Nobody's stopping it. Like, what the hell are we going to do? Getting recorded by his attorney, paying off prostitutes, boo loving with Vladimir Putin, all kinds of shit. You be like, yo, what the fuck is going on? Ain't we supposed to be in a democracy? Shouldn't we be able to stop this train, the Trump train? Hell no, you can't stop shit. But I ain't even going to get into that right now, for real, because that's a whole nother political process that we need to discuss. And how people have been tricked into believing they dead ass got some power. That's my opinion about it. That's my opinion about it. I know people will disagree, but we can see this shit right now with y'all boys Trump, okay? Trump and the GOP, they doing whatever they want. And everybody mad, but what you gonna do? But your vote count, right? Or do it? I don't know. We gonna discuss that one day. I'm gonna bring somebody on to coach us up, coach me up and try to convince me that it works. But anyway, man, let me see. We gonna go in and get into it, man. But the one thing I came across recently was that On to the actual real topic. So one thing I came across recently was that women really believe that being let down during sex is only a thing that they have to deal with. Women honestly believe that only women can be displeasured during sex, and that they're the only ones that have to, like, be in the mental space to have sex or have these high expectations and they get let down, or that they want to get it over quick, stuff like that. And they think that they the only ones that fake it. First of all, a lot of women really believe that all pussy is the same. They go, I've heard all kinds of weirdo stuff like that. All pussy the same, right? It's just a wet hole. Like, what else you want? No. What? That's not. No, that's all the nopes. That's nope. With the popping peep. Nope. Okay? Nope. It's all the nopes in Nopeville. Okay? That all pussy is definitely not the same. And if you're a woman that believes that all pussy is the same, and all old, this any old raggedy old run-of-the-mill wet hole will do, then first of all, I need you to get a better pussy positive image for yourself. Okay? I think this is a self-reflection moment. Okay? Because if you think that you running around with the same old generic hole that everybody else got, and that's like you have no kind of competitive advantage, I'm gonna need you to get a better idea, better body. We got body positive thing is the thing right now. Everybody love their body, whatever it is, no matter how you shape, fat, skinny. However, everybody say, whatever, love your body. And I agree with that. I agree with that wholeheartedly. And so I think it should also apply to, your pussy, okay? Dudes with the dick too. Like, hey, look, I tell women all the time, this goes along with this. People dick shame small dick dudes or little dick, whatever you want to call it, or if it's just not big enough for you specifically or whatever, right? But he ain't picked that dick out of a case, okay? He didn't have a choice. He didn't go in the store and be like, yeah, give me the medium. Yeah, let me get that. Yeah, let me get the junk with no girth and short. That's the one I want right there. That's the one I want. No dude ever did that. He can't help with dick. God gave him, okay? That's not his fault. He didn't women be fussing. Like, I can't believe this motherfucker pulled that little dick out. Da, da, da. Well, what did you want him to pull out? Somebody else's dick? He literally, he can't, he ain't do nothing. He wasn't involved in the dick making process, okay? So y'all stop shaming people on their dick. Y'all ladies out there, stop shaming people. And y'all dudes, I guess, too, because, there's dudes out here that like dick, too. So if you out here shaming dudes about their dick, y'all stop that shit, okay? And dudes, if you out here shaming chicks about their pussy, you stop that shit, okay? Y'all stop shaming people for whatever they got. That's what they got. God gave it to them, so you need to go talk to the Lord about it, okay? Sheesh. But look, back to this. So look, everything is not just a wet hole. That's the first part. And just like all dicks ain't created equal, lady, all pussy is not created equal. There's many factors that go into the pussy experience, okay? It can be, it's similar. It's like you got different widths, you got different depths, you got different moisture levels, you got women with different amounts of muscle control. I've discussed that previously on a few episodes, actually, because that's my main thing. Okay, the ability to squeeze on demand. When you got that, that's a separator. Okay, that's a distinctive competitive advantage. Okay, then you got stuff like whether or not she's a runner. So these are things outside of the cooch that also play a role in the sex experience, the pussy experience, that makes it more than just a wet hole, okay? if she's a runner, okay, if she's in doggy and she's in she in a sprint position, so as soon as you put it in, she take off across the bed or across the room or wherever y'all at. No, ain't nobody got time for that. I'm out here running a relay race. I'm trying to hand you the dick baton and you running too early. Like, what we doing right now? Why are you running? I thought we was both here for the same mission. Okay? Stop running from the dick. You know, she got lazy legs, heavy legs. I talked about that for you. I might as well be fighting a tackling dummy. Them big ass legs is heavy, especially like thick chicks. You like thick chicks like cornbread? You like thick chicks with juicy thighs? Hey, look, help us out. Them legs are heavy. That's going to take away my stamina. Okay? I'm going to need some electrolytes and pre-workout and all kind of shit to push through these thighs first before I even get to them. Okay? Or she a leg locker. That's a terrible one. The ones who will wrap their legs around you and lock their ankles around you so when you can't, if you're on top of missionary and you can't get that good stroke, oh my God. Oh no, we got to end this right now. Right now. Because I can't focus. Like, why is my back? Why the lower of my back I can't get my stroke right because you locking down on my back. And that's the hinge. That's the hip hinge right there. And now I can't move it because you done locked your kangaroo legs around the back of my leg. I can't do that. Come on, man. We got to get this over with. So anyway, all this stuff, all that type of stuff goes into the experience, okay? And depending on what you like and what you don't like, if you in there and that experience ain't popping, you might need to get it over early, okay? So you might be like, man, look, this is not what I need in my life. Like this wasn't what I was expecting. So you might have to go ahead and fake it, okay? You might just have to go ahead and fake it. Or, you know, she might have made you wait a long time. You get in there and this is like, man, y'all made me wait for this? I'm calling customer service because I need tier 1 support. I ordered, you know, the Rolls Royce and y'all sent me a Geo. Like, what we talking about right now? Or y'all young people, y'all don't know what a Geo is, a Geo Metro, okay? So in y'all's terms, it would be like a Hyundai or something. I don't even know. What's the equivalent? Maybe a Kia? I don't know, whatever. Not the new Kia. The new Kia nice. Old Kia. Anyway, whole point is you didn't get what you asked for. You didn't get what you expected. Okay? And you might have to just go ahead and fake it because you want to get it over now. You like, all right, I came here. I had expectations. Now, this wasn't what I expected, so I'm out. You know? And then you can't really say it. So you just gotta go through the motion. Okay, and get it over. Like, oh yeah, that was it right there, girl. Damn, that pussy good, whatever. Right, and then you play the whole role, and then you get the fuck out of there. Okay. And I think the problem is that, and it's all. Hold on. So you play the role, you get in and out of there, and it's always awesome if you got condoms. Okay, because if you're using condoms, then who gonna check it? Right. So that's how we be getting away with it, okay? Because I can, oh yeah, that girl, oh man, that was the best pussy ever in life. I'm so sorry. I don't know what happened. I usually last longer or whatever, right? We be saying stuff like that to protect your feelings. You know what I'm saying? Clearly, in the good pussy, we be in the good pussy. Oh yeah, we gonna push through in the good pussy, okay? Shit. We gonna breathe. We gonna look up in the corner. Breathe through your nose, out through your mouth. Look up in the corner. Think about something else so you can stay in the good pussy as long as possible. Okay? So don't be thinking that every time somebody buzz early, that it's because he too fast or too quick or your joint too good. It might just be whack and he want to go home. He want to hurry up before Chick-fil-A close. Or Checkers or Rallies or whatever y'all live, whatever y'all got over, he want to go get that before it close. Okay? Well, he got to hurry up and get back home before Power come on. And I just started watching Power too, by the way. I've been talking about that at one point in life. I just thought I binge watched Power, and I got a review for that. I'm gonna give y'all a review for that one day. But I ain't gonna get too sidetracked on this. But yeah, man, I think the main culprit behind a lot of this thing is that dudes, we won't talk down on a lady a lot of time. We won't talk shit to her in her face like they would do to us. You know what I'm saying? The man come quick or can't get it up or whatever it is, the chick will fry you right there in your face. What's wrong? You need some help? Oh, you need a drink? You need some water? Or what you need, a 5-hour energy? What you need? You need a pill? What's wrong with you? What's wrong with your dick? Da-da-da. You know, we won't do that. We have more couth, okay? Dudes be like, oh, nah, it's my fault. Dudes always take the L for it, right? Like, no matter what. You know, but the whole time, y'all fellas, y'all got to start telling them. Look, nah, that joint was whack. Yeah, you was out here selling me a dream, and now I'm up in here, and this is what I waited for. This right here. Is this, like they did in Black Panther, this your king? Is this the magical pussy I was waiting for? This is it right here? Your child, please. But yeah, man, like sometimes you get the bad joint, you get the beauty queen that you've been waiting to smash for a long time. And man, she be like out there like a board, just stiff, flat, they ain't doing shit. Cause she's just so pretty. A lot of motherfuckers have just been taking the L. Cause they be like, oh, this the dime. This the dime. Like, I gotta smash the dime. I gotta tell her that it's good cause it's the dime, it's the trophy. And then don't nobody never give her no honest feedback, you know what I'm saying? It's gonna be crazy. Or you got some of the dudes that just they do actually go with the wet hole process, where they just have it for whatever. I think that's where shit like bestiality came from. Like, they fuck whatever. It don't matter what it is. A goat, a horse, a wall, what you call it, a glory hole, whoever back there. We don't know what's back there. It's a man, a girl. Whoever is behind the glory hole wall gonna suck this dick. It's a crazy concept when you think about it, and that would go along with the whole, oh, it's just a wet hole type of deal. When you, like, dudes out here really dead ass putting their dick in a random hole that they can't identify, they ain't never seen before. That's crazy. So I think the data gonna be skewed with that too, because people just taking nails out here. Okay? So like I said, man, you know, y'all gotta stop bluffing, and ladies, definitely don't think it's only you that wants to get out of some of these experiences early so you can go do something else with your life because you've been disappointed, okay? And like I said, one thing, another one is the handsy girls, like the girls that be like hitting you with the wax on, wax off on your thighs. When you be, you know, especially in missionary, when they be pushing at your thighs, you be like, hey, first of all, I thought we had the same goal. Stop pushing are you pushing me away? Should I stop? I don't know. I don't want to push through again. It's too much. This is not whack-a-mole. Stop hitting my thighs every time I come in. Get the hell out of here, man. Shit. Denisha, son. Not Daniel, son. Denisha, son. Stop. Sheesh. But yeah, man, on the opposite end of the spectrum, you got the chicks that do have the unicorn, okay? That will change your life. And so sometimes you come across them joints, and those are the ones who will always keep a man, okay? If y'all ladies or any fellas out there, you always see like some chick that seemingly always got a quote unquote quality man, she probably got the joint. She probably got the yeah, okay? And specifically if she knows how to work it, okay? So like I said, there's a lot of parallels between what women think about dudes and their dick and what we had to deal with the women, okay? So just like big dick dudes need to know how to work it or is useless, good pussy chicks need to know how to work it too, okay? You can't just lay there. You got to swirl. You got to hit them with the hip swirl, okay? You got to be able to ride it. You know what I'm saying? You got to throw it back for doggy. You got to do a lot. You got to still work with what you got. The talent, the talent alone, the quality alone is not enough, or the size alone is not enough. You still need to work at your craft, okay? And that's real life. So make sure you ain't just out here sitting on the unicorn pussy and you don't know what you're doing with your life. Okay? Because you can sabotage your own joint. The same way big dick dudes or whatever can not know how to throw the jump. Y'all can do the same thing, man. For real. And that's my tips for the day for sex, man. Dudes be faking it too. We understand that you got the unicorn, or you may have the unicorn for somebody else, but it might not be the unicorn for me. I might be used to good pussy. Like I might my whole life. All my life I done had the smoking, the unicorn Fiji water joint. And then you come up here with your Deer Park, you know what I'm saying, or your CVS store, Walmart brand, purified, talking shit. And then there's gonna be a situation. Don't talk it up. I always tell people, don't talk it up. Don't talk up your sex game. Never do that. For what? It serves no purpose. Okay? It really don't. Because you don't know who else these people have been with. You have no clue. They could have been with the best porn star of the century. And here you come on some average Joe shit. But you only mess with average Joe, so the average Joes think the average Joe's better. Okay? So let's don't talk it up. Just let it show. Just let your work show for itself. Okay? Speak for itself. Just keep it moving. Okay? But anyway, man, that's essential. It's essential to know those things. It's essential to know how to work your pussy. And fellas, for the dick, work your dick right. Okay, practice. Y'all ain't Allen Iverson. All y'all gotta go to practice. We all gotta do it. Keep it up. Ask questions. Talk to your partner. Make sure you know what you're doing. And keep it moving. Because that's essential. Damn, I done ran over time for how long I wanted to talk about that for real. But that, I be passionate about stuff like that because I like people to know exactly what they're talking about, what their weaknesses are, what their strengths are, what they should hype and what they shouldn't hype. Okay? And I think that's always a point of contention across everybody. Everybody always talking shit. I'm gonna change your life. No, you're not. Just take your drawers off, shut the fuck up. Let's see what happens. Let me give the evaluation. Let us make our own determination about what's about to pop. Okay? But yeah, man, another essential thing. I'm going to just go ahead and switch this up completely real quick. Another essential thing in life, this is called Sex, Travel, Sports, Food Podcast. Those are the 4 things I think are the most important in life. And one of those things that's essential for travel is to make sure you are getting you are scamming these airlines as much as they scamming you. Okay? Because we know over the years they done gone. They charge for everything. Okay? They charge for the bag, they charge for the peanuts, they charge for everything now. So one way to combat that I do for my personal life, when I fly, I've started just collecting all the airline branded credit cards, okay? Because I travel with check bags all the time because I'm a big dude. Like, unless I'm only going for a day or two, I can't just do only carry on only. That's not going to work for me. I wear a size 15 shoe. If I put 1 pair of shoes, 3 pair of drawers, and 2 shirts in a bag and a pair of jeans, that's a whole carry-on right there. That's it. Ain't nothing else fitting in there. So all y'all little people get on my nerves because y'all over here talking, oh, why you gotta check a bag? You check bags? Who does that? Me, motherfucker. Me. Because I'm 6'1", 300 pounds. Okay? Big ass feet. Even my toiletry bag got all kinds of, don't let me try to put, if I try to put my toiletry bag in the carry-on, it's a wrap. Because I got to keep my razor and all that stuff. I got my electric razor in there, because I got to keep my beard lined up because I got a beard. I can't be looking like a werewolf all the time. So I got to keep my beard lined up wherever I'm going in case I ain't get to go or get to shape my joint up before that. So I got shit to put into my bag. Okay? So I can't do carry-on only. So this is what you do. You go get all those branded credit cards. You know what I'm saying? I got all the Chase joints. Okay? American Airlines, Delta, whoever. Get all them joints. Just get it. And now you be able to get free first bag check. Okay? Damn, I said that all backwards. First bag check for free for most of the credit cards. And you usually get the board earlier than you would, in your regular little boarding group. So just get the joint. You ain't got to really use it. Okay? You just get it, apply for it. Get the bonus miles. Okay? Whatever the little spend limit is, make sure you spend that to get the extra bonus miles of 30, 50,000, whatever they offering at the time. Get those bonus miles, and then you can put that joint in your drawer. Never use it again. Okay? Or just use it whenever you feel like it, or on the flight, or when you buy those flights. But just get the jump so when you pull up, you can check your bag for free and get in on group 1 or group 2 or whatever the early regular group is. You know what I'm saying? That's how I scan a joint. And you ain't got to do too much to get it. Usually they don't got no kind of annual fee on a lot of the new ones. So why not take advantage of that? Because they scamming you. Who the fuck? Why would I have to pay for my bag? Back in the day, you had to pay for no bag. And I guess on Southwest, you don't have to pay for bags. But but on the other ones, you got to pay for bags. And that's a damn scam right there. And you're going to use credit cards anyway. Okay? So you might as well have them all. I got all of them. My wallet thick as hell. Anybody ever seen my wallet? My wallet is thick as hell. That's probably why I be fucking up my sciatic nerve. I put that damn big ass wallet in my pocket. Man, that joint be pressing on my sciatic nerve. I think I just figured out what my problem is. I don't even have to go to my orthopedic no more. Anyway, yeah, man. And then if you got to get that spend limit popping, pay all high shit like electric bill. Like my electric bill is lit. So I just pay the electric bill with a jump to make sure you get the spend limit. You can pay your mortgage too. They got a couple little apps online where you can pay your mortgage with your credit card. So make sure you get that. Pay whatever you can with your credit card. Get the spend limit, get the bonus miles, and then stun on them. I just booked a trip to Miami, using my miles. Because the regular price was crazy, then I forgot I had miles. So I used the miles instead. Bam, I'm moving. I didn't even have to pay for the jump. And that was all some bonus miles, I believe. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, get them bonus miles and keep them moving. For real. That's y'all travel tip for this episode. Because I'm trying to go back to my old format where I covered all 4 things. So, try to get through it. Sex, travel, sports, food. But yeah, sidebar. Okay, I mentioned paying your electric bill or bills or whatever. I hate when people say light bill. I don't like that because there's no such thing as a light bill. Okay, it's an electric bill. It's not a light bill. Now your lights work with electricity, true, but there's more things in your house that use electricity than the lights. Your microwave, your refrigerator. A lot of new stoves, people got electric stoves or infrared stoves, TV, whatever, charging your phone, all kinds of shit. It ain't a light bill. It's so ratchet to me. It's such a ratchet word. I'm going to pay my light bill. No, it ain't. You're paying your electric bill, ma'am. Thanks. Okay, sir, you're paying your electric bill. Excuse me. I don't know. That's a pet peeve of mine. I don't know why that drives me crazy, but it does. And also in that same vein, they got the On the Run tour right now. Beyonce and Jay-Z are on the On the Run 2 tour right now. And everybody's sending videos and of Beyonce, and everybody's sending people singing Beyonce songs. And I saw somebody singing Bills, the Destiny Child song. Okay? That was another one. Y'all be letting Beyonce get away with saying weird stuff about bills, okay? Back then, it drove me insane. Bills, bills, bills. Can you pay my telephone bill? Can you pay my automobile bill? No, bitch. There's no such thing as an automobile. Automobile? Come on now. That's disrespectful. Not automobile. I understand the wordplay. I get it. But ain't no damn automobile. Y'all crazy. I'm still appalled, and I'm not letting it go. Okay, even though Beyonce had turned into a mumble rapper on this last album, I don't care. I'm never letting the automobile go because that's disrespectful. Okay, and Beyonce gotta stop cussing. I didn't know that she cussed so much. I listened to that last album with her and Jay-Z, or as I call them collectively, Bay-Z. The last Bay-Z album they dropped. Man, I didn't know Beyonce was so rowdy. I never knew that. I never listened to Beyonce outside of just regular, her radio stuff. But she's the most cussingest nigga saying person. I'm like, is this y'all diva? Is this the diva? Okay, I guess. She's very rowdy. I think she beats Jay-Z, honestly. I think she beats Jay-Z, and I think that's why when Solange hit him with them Hadoukens and the Ryu spin kicks and all that shit in the elevator, I think that's why he really didn't react, because he's used to that. That's unfortunate, but I think that he was used to it. Like, that wasn't abnormal for him to react that way. He was ready. He was like, oh, okay, yeah, it's about that time. Because the older sister be probably kirking out and going crazy more than what we saw Solange do. That's, everybody like, oh man, Jay-Z shows so much control and total control and all this stuff on not responding to Solange in that attack. And that's because I think based on this latest album that they dropped, I'm pretty sure Beyonce is way more aggressive than I thought she was. And that whole Sasha Fierce and all that, that's real. Like, she be beating his ass. That's what it is. That's why he could grow his hair out. That's punishment. She be like, and you can't cut your hair, old fuck ass boy. What you gonna do? You ain't going out with them bitches. I fuck you up. Cut your hair one more time. I fuck you up. That's why he be growing that awful bush out there. Shit. Free Jay-Z, man. Anyway, man. Yeah, so y'all make sure y'all pay all y'all bills, including your automobile bill. Can't stand that shit. So yeah. And then, because if you don't, you leaving money on the table. That's my main thing about this whole thing. Don't leave the money on the table. They're giving you options to avoid fees, and cost avoidance is also basically getting money. So, okay? So don't leave no money on the table. Just don't overspend, okay? And I'm not a credit counselor. Don't take any of this. Don't not try to sue Cousin Cornbread because I told you to get the branded credit cards. This is just my opinion. I'm not a credit counselor. Please refer to your financial advisor for real instructions. Thank you. And speaking of never leaving money on the table, like I said earlier, I was going to touch on this Jerry Jones taking a knee joint that's still invading the NFL, right? So leaving money on the table is how I tied that in, because y'all's mans down there, Dak Prescott and Zeke Elliott, both came out. If y'all don't know, both came out in support of the Dallas Cowboys owner Jerry Jones, talking about all his players must stand for the anthem, and if they don't, they're not gonna play for him no more. And they both came out and defended what he's saying. Okay, and then now, of course, everybody on there calling Dak and Zeke all kinds of coons and sellouts and all this shit. And I think it's a little bit of an overreaction. I get it, because I'm super pro-black. And clearly the attack on the NFL, as far as the national anthem, kneeling protest is concerned, is definitely a black attack on black, okay? By the president, y'all's president, Donald Trump, forcing the NFL, forcing the hand of the NFL basically to choose between whether or not they're going to salute the flag, which I guess has now become synonymous with white only, and the black players who were protesting police brutality. Not the flag, okay? But they done twisted and turned it and spun it into a protest that basically against black and white, right? So now we still talking about it, right? A year later, 2 years later. But the crazy part about it is that Dak and Zeke, and I was talking about this actually with Dr. Nina, okay? Dak and Zeke they don't really have the similar black experience that everybody else has in real life, okay? So they might not even really feel that they've been mistreated in America. Or they might not even really know nobody that's been brutalized by police in America, right? So they really might be one of these people that are in a cocoon and blinded to what's really going on in real America, like in real life, that when you're not a super pro athlete who's been recruited for your whole life by rich Caucasians. Okay? Like, they probably don't see that. Most of the time, the police with them is probably escorting them somewhere. You know, that's probably been like that since they was in college. Okay? All the people all the time, every time they came in contact with any of these people, it was usually somebody hyping them up. Like, yo, you're the best. Sign my football. You're the best. Be on my team. You're the best. Let us escort you to the whatever. To go sign this $1 million contract or whatever it is that you know. Okay? So, unfortunately, they don't necessarily have the same thing. Plus, they got to get that money. And they not trying to leave that money on the table. I think Dak is still under his rookie contract. So he trying to get paid. Okay? And his family is Caucasian. I mean, his family's Caucasian, right? So when they make it when they forced it from a thing versus police brutality to a white versus black thing, you know, these people, somebody like that, he gonna go with his mama. Okay? His mama is Caucasian. Like, what you talking about? That's my mama. But yeah, man, it's crazy. That whole thing has been so weird, and it's still back, and it's they know they can't be left out. They can't get in the doghouse in NFL. In NFL, you leave that money on the table when you go against your owners or when you try to have like an individual situation, and we see it. Like, everybody who spoke up or sided with Kaepernick in this situation is gone. Bama's done lost their job straight out, you know? And you saw people like Ray Lewis backtrack. He didn't want to lose his commentating job. A lot of people who sided with Kaepernick publicly, a lot of players, they got the fuck up out of there. They got tossed. They didn't get re-signed, or they get villainized in the media. You know what I'm saying? Like, Richard Sherman speaks out, but you know, they be frying him. Even though they say he's a smart dude and he's articulate and all those things, they still be frying his ass. They try to villainize him more so than he would be. He does himself anyway. But, you know, they attack those people when they side with them. And it's crazy, man. But they got, they be telling them, look, you gonna leave this money out here. This ain't the NBA, little bitches. Because in the NBA, LeBron and them, the NBA, the players, they understand their power, and they take full control of that shit. Like, y'all's man LeBron, okay, and other players, when they go out and they speak out, they know that their talent is what brings the money in, and they force it and they run the table. They run most of that shit most of the time. The star players, okay. And shout out to LeBron, by the way. Speaking of that, shout out to LeBron and his opening his school, which is awesome. I love the mantra that he has, the goals, the vision, all that stuff he put out. And him being a superstar athlete and the face of the NBA right now makes that 10 times better. Okay, because he's the face, he's the top, considered the top player. And by some people, they think he's the best player ever. I disagree, but what he's doing is awesome because of the platform that he has. Now, he's not the first person to open schools in his old town. You know, he's not the first athlete to open schools or programs in his old town, but he's probably the most notable one. And so that's awesome. I'm glad to see it. But y'all can go look up. I know that Jalen Rose opened up a school. I know a couple of football, former Washington Redskins in D.C., they've opened up small charter schools or after school programs, stuff like that. All of that stuff is helpful. Even if you can't afford or you don't get the funding for a big whole school, if you're doing programs, all those things, that's awesome. So shout out to LeBron, man. And oh, y'all man, LeBron don't never leave no money on the table. Ever. He take all the money, give me the money, give me the new team. He don't leave shit on the table. Don't leave money. He don't leave no team. He don't leave no players. He say, I'm LeBron, I'm doing what I want. And I salute that, even though I don't like him I don't like his soft persona on the court. I do like him off the court. He's a dude. He's that dude off the court. On the court, he a hot ass Bama. And if y'all know what Bama is, y'all listen to my other episodes. I explain what a Bama is. That's a DC term for it. In New York, y'all would call it a herb, I think. Even I think that might be old terminology, but it's just not a cool person. A Bama is just somebody who thinks they cool or thinks that they're like hotter than they are, and they just not. They trying, but it's just not. You're just not that. Okay? You're just doing too much right now. Anyway, man, yeah. So I'm going to wrap this joint up, man, because I've been running my mouth for too long. I appreciate y'all hanging with me for this long. Don't leave no money on the table. Stop talking up your sex game. Don't say automobile, as in like an actual paying bill. And watch that Mercury Retrograde for the next couple of weeks, because it's going to be a doozy, shawty. Everything out of control right now. And, that's not, damn. I was about to let y'all go, but hold up real quick. Let me talk about these crabs. I forgot, my bad. Look, shawty. Look. I know I was about to let y'all go. I'm sorry. But look. There's a thing in D.C., Maryland, Virginia, the mid-Atlantic, basically, where Maryland blue crabs are considered like the sweetest crab, the sweetest meat out of any crab that you can get, right? So a lot of people around the country and around the world eat like snow crabs, Alaskan crabs, whatever, just the legs. In D.C., Maryland, we eat the whole crab, right? I guess maybe down in like Louisiana, they eat the whole crabs too. But we eat the whole Maryland blue crab as a small crab, okay? And I've been doing this forever. I'm from D.C. I grew up around here. We've been eating crabs forever. You buy them by the half a bushel, whatever, okay? But I'm just not a real big crab fan anymore because it takes too much work for that little bit of meat. Now, if you follow me on Facebook or Instagram, you've seen me post recently a pile of crabs and then my associated meat, because I de-shell the crabs first. Like if I'm eating 5 crabs, I de-shell it, take the meat out, and put it in a pile, and I eat all the meat at once. As opposed to other people, they eat the meat as they go along. So they crack the leg open to eat that meat. They crack the side open to eat that meat. They crack the body open to eat that meat. No. I do it methodically, okay? I de-shell the whole damn crab, all the ones I'm going to eat all at one time, or all before I eat the meat, okay? And y'all can judge y'all mamas. Y'all can judge y'all mamas and y'all baby daddies. I don't care. And your baby mama. Y'all don't know my life. But I actually just prefer lump crab cakes. Okay, I want the chef or the fisherman, whoever, I want them to do that work for me. Okay, I'll pay for that. Just bring me the crab cake. I like crab meat, but I don't want to go through all that drama. It's too much work. Okay, and I grew up doing it. I'm over it. Bring me the crab cake already in a nice little round circle. Sprinkle some Old Bay on it. If you don't have Old Bay in your house and you are in the Maryland, D.C. or Virginia area, you should be ashamed of yourself. So go buy Old Bay today. If you don't have Old Bay in your cabinet, just bring me the crab cake with the Old Bay and we good. I don't need nothing else. Little mango relish might hook that up too. Little mango relish, that'd be good. Go along with the crab cake. Okay? So that's it. I ain't gonna talk too much on it, but I just wanted to say that because, you know, some people, they always inviting you out to eat crabs and all this stuff. And this past weekend, actually, me and Dr. Nina went out with our high school counselor, teacher, coach, friend that we recently reconnected with. And, you know, we had crabs and I enjoyed it. It was a great time. It's a social activity for me. But if you give me the choice, I'm going to ask for the crab cake. Or I do steamed shrimp from the same spot. So I don't need them crabs. Because then The other thing about crabs, them little beady eyes, they be looking at you. When you eat a whole Maryland blue crab, they cook them, and the eyes be looking you right in your face while you trying to eat. And they be like, look, they be like, for real, dog, you gonna just boil me like that? You gonna just boil me in the pot? You heard me screaming. If you ever cooked live crabs in Maryland or live crabs wherever, when you drop them in the water, they scream. And that's some crazy shit you ever heard it, okay? You drop the crabs and they be like, eh. That's so disrespectful. Then you just fuck around and eat it right there. I don't know, man. The whole experience is just not my jam. And it's okay. Just like I don't fuck with whole cooked fish. Cause the head be on it. That motherfucking eye be looking you right in your face. Like, damn, dog, that's how you feel? You gonna eat my body like that? That's fucked up. I'm gonna haunt your ass. Or I'm gonna see you in these afterlife streets, motherfucker. Just eating my body like that. That's fucked up. I just want them to bring me the filet. Like, why can't you just bring me the filet? Just bring me the filet, bring me the carrot cake. I don't got time for all the other shit. I don't like whole pigs, like the pig roast. You know, people try to do that shit, be like Hawaiian luau's or whatever, and they roast the pig. Nah, shout it. Don't want to see it. I'm one of them people, yeah, like I want the packaged meat. I'm one of them motherfuckers. And I don't care, y'all can't beat my ass or whatever. Okay? But don't have no whole pig with an apple in his mouth roasting around on the spit, looking at me, just spending his life away talking about, damn, bro. That's how you gonna do, old Porky. It's crazy, man. I do not fuck with that at all. So that's it. I ain't gonna hold y'all no more. I'm gonna get y'all out of here under an hour, man. So I appreciate y'all for coming through. That's gonna be the wrap for episode number 16 of Sex, Travel, Sports, Food with your favorite cousin Cornbread hosting on the microphone. And make sure y'all keep listening, man. Share this with all your friends, family, co-workers, enemies, whoever. Make sure you share it with them. Make sure you leave a review wherever it is. A lot of y'all be sliding in my DM, like I said, but put that joint on the public post so everybody else can see it and be like, yo, I'm gonna listen to that shit too. But anyway, man, I appreciate y'all. I'm about to get up out of here. Make sure you go on cousincornbread.com to listen to all the episodes. Links to everything is on there. Or you can actually go to sextravelsportsfood.com as well and listen there. If you have anything you want to add to the show, drop me a voicemail or send me a text about something I said on the show or something you want to hear discussed. You can do that at 352-577-CORN. Okay? Look at your phone to figure out how to spell corn, okay? 352-577-CORN. Dial that joint. You can text that or you can leave me a voicemail there. I appreciate it. Like I said, go subscribe, rate, review, and we out. And like I said, man, here go my straight 3 keys to life. As always, to wrap up the show. Number 1, stay ready so you don't have to get ready. Number 2, always have a plan, or you'll work for somebody who does have a plan. And number 3, don't drink and drive. You might spill some. Log out.